Hallo Leute, willkommen zurück zu Genshin Impact. Wir machen weiter mit der Citlalis Quest und hoffen, dass wir die Quest in diesem Part hier lösen. Das könnte sehr gut möglich sein. Wir haben im letzten Part ein bisschen Zeit mit Citlalis verbracht. Hoffentlich verschläft sie nicht. Sie hat sich nämlich bodenlos besoffen. Nicht so geil. Aber das kriegen wir schon alles hin.
Who knows if Citlalis will show up on time? She drinks so much last.
Oh, sie ist tatsächlich wach.
Citlalis!
No need to sound so surprised. Drinking is just a way to pass the time. Last night doesn't count. It was a minor slip-up, that's all. Anyway, I gave everything a lot of thought, and I think you're right about something.
Bei einer Sache.
The Battle of Seven Colors holds the key to a lot of the answers I've been searching for.
So that's why you're here so early.
Traveler, great shaman. Sorry to keep you waiting. Shall we head out?
Oha. Sie scheinen kampfbereit zu
Just follow
sein.
me. I'll confirm the location myself.
Of course.
War ja irgendwie fast klar, dass die Fatui uns ein bisschen Ärger bereiten könnten. Aber ja. Dann gehen wir mal hier hin. Ich wüsste, dass wir jetzt so eine Art Nadel in den Heuhaufen
This should be
legen,
it.
weil sie die Fatui hier ein bisschen austribbeln möchte.
So the battlefield is inside this place.
That could explain a lot of our academic questions.
Don't lose focus. Once we get to the actual site of the battle, all the evidence needed for publication will be at our...
Everyone ready?
Gehen wir. Okay, hier haben wir dann wahrscheinlich eine Sphäre vor uns. Empfohlene Elemente Eis und Animo. Okay. Dann bauen wir das hier mal ein bisschen... Scheiße. Fuck. Scheiße. Ah, das war jetzt doof.
So the Abyss invaded through a cave like this?
When the Abyss first began to corrode the ley lines, they took every opening they could get.
All the items here should be useful for...
You're not to touch a single one without my nod of approval.
I don't support invasive excavation techniques either.
Ja, ich wollte eigentlich ein anderes Team haben. Ich wollte eigentlich ein reines Kryo- und Animo-Team haben, aber kann man jetzt nicht ändern.
Of course. I'll defer to the experts on this matter.
Ich will zurück! Ja, Animo haben wir jetzt gar nicht. Schade. Na gut. Mit Citlalis habe ich selber noch nicht richtig gespielt. Ich weiß gar nicht, was sie kann. So kann sie auch angreifen. Okay, sie kann wohl nur nicht
There are
wirklich
weapons
fliegen,
here from
sondern
every tribe
gleiten.
in Natland. The battle must have encompassed the entire nation.
Genauso wie diese Saurier.
Sounds like we're getting closer to what the legend describes. But all we can really say is that a battle took place here. There's still no evidence of any
Wow. You're really invested in the Battle of Seven Colors.
Well, it's the Grudok, send some of your men to search the area. We might miss something all grouped together like this. I'd like to cover
all the bases.
Don't jump to conclusions. Of course this isn't the site of the actual battle. We have to keep going.
Na gut. Aber wie kann ich denn ihre Fähigkeit triggern? Ach so.
This wall is
Wetter
in our
können wir hier
way.
sowieso nicht.
I might have an idea. Traveler, try removing that sphere.
Was denn? Die Kugel. Wo soll ich die platzieren? War das jetzt richtig oder falsch?
Whoa, we passed straight through. What was that? Some kind of color magic?
Keine Ahnung.
It's very close to the technique Citlalis might have used.
Oh, da ist eine Truhe.
That's it? Doesn't quite compare to the scale described in the legend.
Still, what a terrific archaeological find.
Enough chit-chat. We should keep going. The deeper we go, the more we'll find.
Aber erstmal nehmen wir uns diese Truhe hier. Ja, sehr schön. So. Ah, schön designte Sphäre. Auch wenn wir gerade noch keine Gegner sehen. Achso. Das kostet uns tatsächlich Ausdauer. Oh, sie sieht so gelangweilt aus. Aber egal. Das kriegen wir schon hin.
Hold on. If we step here, we might fall through.
You mean there are traps in here?
Remember how we were able to pass through the wall just now? It must have been because, on our person, we were carrying the same color as the...
Whoa, you're right. We can keep going now.
Ich bin doch froh, dass wir Kinetsch mitgenommen haben. Oh, hier haben wir eine zweite Truhe. So, da hätten wir da jetzt nicht so komisch rüberspringen müssen. So. Kann ich hier noch etwas nehmen? Sammeln? Ja, sehr schön. Den ersten Abschnitt haben wir dann wohl geschafft. Hallo? Geht's weiter? Ah ja, jetzt geht's weiter. Was ist das denn für ein Gelee-Boden?
Wait, what was that? What is this place?
Look! A maze made of colors.
It's real. I can't believe it.
Hold on. The quality of this space. This isn't reality.
Huh?
Ist das Königreich der Nacht?
No. This is a space constructed using memories as a medium. The principle... Correct? Citlalis?
What?
No. It's just a trace of her consciousness left behind after creating this space.
Friends, this is my question to you. What is our strongest weapon against the Abyss? After all, is it not after losing the capacity for memory, love, and compassion? That is why, with our memories, we possess a power the Abyss cannot hope to match. I have discovered the perfect medium for us to wield that weapon. You know it as color. The more cherished the memory, the more vivid its color. As memories disappear, their color fades, guided by vibrant colors. Your capacity for memory is what will allow you to navigate. Without that capacity, enemies will fail to cross the barrier in front of them and be trapped here. So, be brave, my friend.
Any ideas, Citlalis?
Sounds like she left a tutorial. Not surprising. She always did have to handhold her talent.
Okay. Wenn du das meinst, Citlalis, kann ich da drauf laufen? Ja. Hä? Warum hat sich die Farbe geändert? Ah, ich bin hier noch richtig, oder? Nach vorne gucken! Oh Gott. Da fragt man sich echt, wann bin ich das letzte Mal hier so nach Stelle gestorben, ne?
Get to work.
Achso, oh. Ich wusste gar nicht, dass ich hier auch hochspringen kann. Ich bin doch jetzt woanders,
There are monsters here too?
als gerade.
Abyss creatures. Likely trapped here for some time. Looks like a few monsters made it out of the battle all those years ago.
Okay.
There is no escape.
Okay, aber das sind nicht so ganz die üblichen Bissmonster. Oh, oh. So, okay. Einsammeln. So. Citlalis, Lass uns hoch. Okay, das bringt uns nichts. Hier lang. So, jetzt halt die Frage, wo jetzt da? Ich wähle diese Seite hier. Oder auch nicht. Hier komme ich durch. Okay. Scheiße.
What's with these color-changing blocks? You and Citlalis fell through all of a sudden. You scared Paimon half to death.
Must be one of the mechanics of the maze. I'm guessing the purpose is to help allies navigate this place.
Oh
Bitte.
no! More monsters?
Ah, shoot. They're blocking the way forward. Let's get rid of them.
Zack.
Transfixed.
So, dann machen wir jetzt hier ein bisschen Action hier drin. Und zack. So. So. Zack.
Illusion shattered.
So. Und dann geht's wohl hier als nächstes lang. Dann wechseln wir mal zu Citlalis. Komm ich da durch? Nee. Achso. Ich sollte vielleicht das hier erstmal einsammeln. Nicht zu voreilig hier. So. Das sieht irgendwie so wie ein Abbild von Natlan aus. Das ist doch der Berg, wo die alle drauf leben, oder nicht? Also,
This
dieses
place is so pretty. If not for those monsters, Paimon would have never guessed this was a battlefield.
Oh.
The showmanship's not bad. I'll give her that.
Is this a bridge made of colors?
Ich bin
Don't sound
durchgefahren.
so surprised. We just need to cross and we should reach the end.
Und warum lande ich dann jedes Mal woanders? Okay. Komisch. Ich finde das. Nee. Eigentlich nicht. So. Sind wir jetzt durch? Okay, aber ich glaube, wir haben etwas erreicht.
We're out! Looks like we made it through the maze.
Hold on. This is...
Whoa, so pretty! The thing inside the sphere looks exactly like the maze!
It's like a miniature blueprint made from a special dye.
That color.
The dye was modified using a secret technique to harness the power of memories and create mazes like the one we just witnessed. Without that power, it's just a normal dye. But the color it produces is still quite rare. I would say this is the most direct evidence that the Battle of Seven Colors actually took place.
The expert has spoken!
Ja, oh ja.
Perhaps I could take a closer look? It's an important piece of physical evidence, after all.
No, you may not.
Oh oh, jetzt geht's hier aber ab. Uiuiui.
What are you doing?
Huh, you noticed my signal. Not bad, Traveler. We make a good team.
Huh. So, you've been watching me.
A self-proclaimed book merchant who's never heard of Shogun Almighty reborn as Raiden with unlimited power? Please, that work was a commercial success across Tevat.
Oh oh.
I knew you were fishy, but I didn't expect you to pull something like this.
Monsieur Montluçon, we just need a few pictures for our research, not the artifact itself. What if it gets damaged or just...
Shut it! I couldn't care less about preserving this piece of trash. I would destroy it right...
But then there would be no evidence to prove the battle took place!
What if that was my goal all along?
What?
Huh. Pretending to be a book merchant? Pretending to promote the history of Natlan and its heroes was the only way to get information out of the people. But make no mistake, I'm no lowly merchant. I am the future owner of the largest printing company. But the dye in that sphere ruined all my plans before they could even get off the ground.
We've received a report that your advertisement in the paper makes false claims. Fontaine Law demands it be taken down immediately.
Ottilia, wer ist das denn?
False claims? The dye I advertised is an unprecedented innovation.
Unfortunately, its qualities are neither unprecedented nor unmatched. According to the lady who made the report, she saw a woven scroll and even more miraculous. That substance dates back hundreds of years.
How? Creating this dye is the culmination of my entire life's work. You're telling me I'm hundreds of years too late?
Offenbar.
Calm down, sir.
Sorry, it's just... I know this product will be a hit. The economic boost to Fontaine will be huge. Fontaine's publishing industry is one of the best in the world. All we need to do is publish something in the paper, and all of Teyvat will think... We don't need to worry about more reports. Fontaine is far more advanced than Natlin. No one will believe such an innovative product could...
That goes against all of Fontaine's advertisement.
What if I give you a portion of the profits? All you have...
You're trying to bribe me? Careful. I'm dangerously
Oh.
I knew if I was just allowed to market my product, it would be a hit. A bestseller even. I would be a giant in the printing industry. But now, no one will see it as anything more than a poor imitation marketed centuries too late. No matter how good the product actually is, not a single one will sell. I will never accept that someone from this backwards, ignorant nation could come up with that dye. Not 200 years before me.
Hallo? Sei mal, komm mal runter.
Even when the truth is right in front of you.
Ha! Truth is in the eye of the beholder. I'm already in the printing industry. I can go into publishing, no problem. All I have to do is destroy this sphere, write a detailed report about my findings, and publish it around the world. Then, the so-called truth becomes your word against mine. Once my report is accepted as fact, no one can accuse me of making false claims.
That's awful. What happened to restoring the truth of history?
Alles erstunken und erlogen, scheinbar.
That plan hasn't changed. I will continue to spread my truth for all of Teyvat to see.
Du nimmst den Mund ganz schön voll. Hast du eigentlich vergessen, mit wem du da redest?
Ah, you mean a hero of Natlin who's not actually from Natlin? And a great shaman who, according to rumor, abandoned her tribe long ago? From a practical perspective, there's no reason for either of you to stand against me.
Hallo?
Shows what you know.
Oh, since you like rumors so much, have you heard the one about what happens to people who get on my bad side?
Oh ja.
Ah, the wrath of Granny Itzli. Like I said, our interests aren't at odds. I knew from the beginning that you would accept my invitation, considering Huitzilin was your rival. You've lived longer than her, you're far stronger than her, and yet, she has always been more revered than you. With the backing of the printing industry, I can take any book and send it to all four corners of Teyvat. This part of Natlin's history will... And in my version, I can erase the Battle of Seven Colors. You can be the one to have all the glory.
That's not real history.
That's a no, then? Your history means nothing to me. But...
Done running your mouth? Good. Before handing you over to the tribe, I think I'll have my way with you first.
Ich verpasse ihm eine Lektion, die nie vergessen wird.
If this comes to a fight, per my contract, you're gonna have to go through me.
That's right. I didn't pay all that Mora for nothing.
Wait, aren't you subordinates of the captain? Why are you helping someone who wants to erase Natland's history?
Das sind einfach normale Fatui-Mitglieder.
The captain. You actually bought that? United in the pursuit of Mora, we travel the land to collect debts. Our loyalty is to Regrader, his interests, and his wealth.
Regrader?
The captain means nothing to them. They serve a different harbinger altogether. Regrader!
Geschäftsmanns, und wer ist das?
This man has the potential to become a giant in the printing industry and disrupt Fontaine's economic system.
It's all been a lie from the very beginning.
Ah, die haben, glaube ich, auch nie gesagt, dass sie unter Capitano stehen. Das haben die beiden hier nur gemutmaßt. Das ändert nichts, Paimon. Nur ein weiterer Typ, der verprügelt werden muss.
I don't care who you serve. When it comes to punishment, I don't discriminate.
Dann. Auf geht's. Oh,
You two! Time to
So.
end them!
so.
There is no escape.
Dann Angriff. Alter,
Torn to oblivion.
wer ist denn Brudo? Bist du Brudo? Okay. War natürlich klar, der schwerste von ihnen.
The fireworks. The fuse is lit.
So. Dann kommen wir hier mal mit. Ach, scheiße.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Ja, das ging schnell vorbei für ihn. Aber ich vergaß Kinetisch ist noch gar nicht auf dem Niveau von den anderen Charakteren.
They could give Regrader a run for his Mora.
Tja, natürlich.
When did this person get so strong? Looks like the men following the captain failed to update us on the latest intelligence.
Aber ihr Typen habt schon seit jeher gegen mich verloren.
Not good. This is becoming more trouble than it's worth.
Hey, what about our contract? Your boss signed it himself.
Our boss never signs a contract without loopholes. Even a veteran businessman like yourself fell into his trap. That's what makes him the best. Go home and read the fine print. All I did was trigger the exculpatory clause.
You?
The other stipulations have been fulfilled. I set up explosives around the cave, strong enough to destroy this place, as instructed.
Oh, that's toll.
And for security purposes, all explosives have been rigged to blow at a specific...
What? This whole place is gonna come.
You were supposed to wait until I made it out. Are you trying to kill me?
That depends on how fast you can run. I'm off.
Oh, oi, oi, oi. Da gab's eine ordentliche Stelle von hinten.
You think you can just waltz out of here? Traveler, stop them, and then we'll make a break for it.
Kein Problem.
If I'm caught, I implicate my boss. Time for the backup plan.
Kennt man diesen Product eigentlich? Okay. Das Ding ist kaputt gegangen. Haben wir hier jetzt wieder ein weiteres 2D-Level?
Back in the maze? Our surroundings look different though.
Wir müssen
What did the
Citlalis.
Fatui guy do?
Wir müssen Citlalis finden. Sie müsste auch irgendwo hier in der Nähe sein.
Good point. She'll know how to get out of here. Let's hurry. If we don't make it out before the cave collapses, we might never be able to leave.
Wo könnte sie nur sein?
Let's see. Citlalis! Oh, looks like it's not gonna be that easy. What should we do?
Ich habe diese besondere Farbe gesehen. Es scheint, als ob sie mir den Weg weist.
The special color? The one you saw in that woven scroll? Why would it appear around here?
Wir haben jetzt keine Zeit zum Grübeln.
You're right. Lead the way.
Ja, und weiter? Kamera
He triggered
könnte
it
sich
just
ruhig
like
mal...
that. If the technique isn't activated correctly.
Oh.
Instead of a realm of memory, the subjects in question will be trapped in a if you cannot escape in time. It's mutually assured destruction. But
I knew it! Someone of your skill wouldn't leave behind memory fragments just to parrot instructions. You must have the capacity for conscious thought.
I appreciate the compliment.
This is no time for a reunion! The cave outside is about to collapse. I know time flows differently in this place, but that still doesn't leave us much time. Can you help me get out?
You misunderstand, Citlalis. I'm nothing more than a fragment of memory.
What do you mean? This space can be manipulated, right? The exit of your maze. I remember its structure. You just need to tell me how to manipulate this space.
The maze you saw earlier was constructed using the memories of many when people leave deep impressions on each other. These connections are particularly strong, but that is how I created my maze. The connections between the memory, but if that color is crudely combined with an isolated memory, this space is a combination of my color and your memories. There is no way to alter or construct because there are no connections at your disposal.
Over 200 years, and not a single lasting connection. This is my punishment, huh?
Well, at the very least, you have a connection.
That's only because you never gave me a moment's peace. Still, it's a shame you're not around. You said it yourself. A memory fragment can't be used to create the connection.
Citlalis.
But now that I have the chance to talk to you again, your special technique, you didn't pass it on to your students. You passed it on to the rival you could never beat. Me. What I want to know is, why?
So you figured it out.
After what I saw in the maze and everything you just told me, I'm certain the technique at the center of all this is the same, but you never brought up the fact that you used it to win a battle. I'm getting the feeling you always meant for me to come here. But if this is a
Citlalis, ever since you learned that technique, you've been...
You mean...
That color is the core of the technique. But it isn't my invention. More specifically, you could call it the color of memories. In truth, passing on the technique is a process of using that color. Yes, the technique has the power to decide victory. But you are fated to live a far longer life than me, Citlalis. I couldn't bear the thought of so I wanted to leave a little color behind.
Your color, you mean?
One day, you too will want to leave behind your color in someone else's memory.
Wenn du noch Zeit brauchst, dann erlaube mir, dass ich dich zuerst im Gedächtnis bewahre.
I have to get out of here. That's the only way to rescue them.
Citlalis, what are you...
I understand the true principle of this technique now. If I can't construct an exit, then I will separate this color from...
But you could lose a portion of your memories that way.
I know, but my memory is just a blank canvas I've neglected for 200 years. My friends are worth the risk. Traveler?
When you entered the realm of memory I constructed, I used your memories to learn about your recent experiences. After 200 years, someone has appeared by your side. The Night Kingdom harbors Natlan's memories, and the Traveler's connection to that realm is incredibly strong, surpassing even... This means that even without your tutelage, she can see the color...
What did you say?
Although she doesn't know how to wield it, she unknowingly left behind that was enough to guide her to this space. You now have... Well, Citlalis, it looks like part of this was foreshadowed.
Traveler? Traveler!
Oha.
That's Citlali's voice! She's just a...
This is goodbye, my friend. Your memories over the past 200 years are much more...
Wheat ceiling.
Citlali!
Paimon! Traveler!
Haben wir sie erreicht. Endlich haben wir dich gefunden. Lass uns sehen, wie wir hier rauskommen.
Hold my hand.
So. Was dann mit den Fatui? Die sind dann zum Tode verurteilt, mehr oder weniger.
Teleport out? Man, that place was so...
Oh, scheiße.
We made it out just in time!
Sehr schön.
One wonder what happened to the Fatui guy and the others.
He was most likely trapped inside that space, just like us. The external structures supporting that space would have collapsed with the ruin. Unless he managed to escape.
He still preferred that to being caught, huh?
Und die Leute aus
They
Fontaine?
were standing a bit further away, right? They probably weren't.
Hello.
Elia hat
It's one
überlebt.
of Maluson's employees! Quick, restrain him!
Na, ich glaube, er ist kein schlechter Typ.
I can explain. I had no idea Malu-san was such a terrible person. I couldn't stop him from running, so I stayed behind, and I'm so glad you managed to get out of—
Either way, the guards will take you back to the tribe. You'll be there
I understand.
Anyway, I'm not here to harp on you. I just need to know one thing.
He went that way, but I'm not sure if you can catch up.
That way? Unless he suddenly grows a pair of wings. Traveler, Paimon,
Okay, gut. Dann gehen wir hinter ihm her. Naja, weit ist er nicht gekommen. Nur ums Eck.
Hey, it's Elder Tlapo and a group of Ictomisaurs! They caught Maluson!
Na, ganz toll.
something felt off about him yesterday. So I set a few things in motion. Look,
My bank balance. No! No!
What's wrong with him?
Das frage ich mich auch
that's one
grad.
of the tricks Claw uses to scare people. He makes people hallucinate the thing that scares them most. It's particularly effective on weak-minded people.
Serves him right!
Oh ja.
I know, it was a lot to ask, making you come off.
Was that a declaration? Elder Tlapo didn't appoint us to—
Forget about him for now. The Ectomisaurs will make sure Montluçon doesn't escape before the guards arrive.
Right, the special scroll! But the die is buried underneath a bunch of rubble now.
Citlalis hat einen Langfinger
Don't worry,
riskiert.
Witzelin's technique hasn't been lost at all. Come with me, I'll explain everything at my— Oh, and Traveler? Everything you said about memory— I knew you'd want to tag along. Let's go.
Okay, gut, dann gehen wir wieder zurück in Citlalis Häuschen. Dann machen wir das jetzt eben ganz schnell. So. Ja, gute Frage. Nächste Frage. Wo ist Ihr Haus überhaupt? Hier? Gut. Dann gehen wir eben schnell hin. So. So. Ja, gleich sind wir da. Die Gegner ignorieren wir natürlich, wie immer. Ich kann sie eh alle besiegen. Aber... Achso. Ja, ich kann die gerade nicht ändern, weil ich gerade verfolgt werde. Komm. Lasst endlich ab. Danke. Super. So. Dann mache ich mein ursprüngliches Team. Aktiviere ich. Obwohl hier Teenage immer noch down ist. So. Sehr schön. Gut, dann gehen wir jetzt mal rein. So, was hat sie denn jetzt vor?
Now, when it comes to weaving the scroll itself, you don't actually need to lift a finger. But if we're going to pass on Weezy,
What are you saying, Citlalis?
follow me.
Na gut. Ich wusste gar nicht, dass es hier noch so einen krassen Abschnitt hier gibt.
Whoa, look at this place. Do you weave scrolls too?
Scrolls. Scrolls? I thought you were going to show me your masterpiece.
That I am, old friend. The technique I'm about to show.
Fine. What is it? Something that can You probably want to challenge me, right? I know you don't have the strength for a real fight. So, I'll let you beat—
Old friend, my life is nearing its end. I'm afraid.
Hey,
Don't worry. I trust in the belief of our tribe that death is not the end, but the beginning of a new existence in the Night Kingdom, where everything is made of memories.
Verdammt.
So, do you know why our ancestors insisted on using color? Because history, we give our scrolls an orange hue, so the dead can still feel the warmth of the settings. We decorate them with kernels of grain fruit, so the dead can still enjoy the abundance of our...
I know that, but something this important? Why in...
As your friend, I admit. I don't have long, Citlalis. Oh, I'm not sure I can truly explain my decision. But I know you will understand one day. For now, will you accept...
Just this once. I understand now, Wheat Zealine. Just like you said I would. Claw, help me move this outside. I'm going to color it. Traveler, Paimon?
Wir folgen dir. Kralle hilft euch, die Wirbelrollen auszubringen. Sehr schön. Mhm. Jetzt beginnt sich die Citlalis-Story so ein bisschen zu strecken, finde ich.
We are like birds, soaring through the horizons of time.
Ah, jetzt kommt wohl eine Cutscene.
I linger between brushes of memory, seeking the color of my final journey. When I get there, may there be feathers to paint the sky, shades of rose. And fields of green to beckon adventurous souls. And azure oceans with which to sail into the unknown. And volcanoes too, where, despite the danger, hidden treasure waits to be found. And graffiti art, of course. Without that color, just imagine the dullness of night. Anything else? In the end, I hope everyone remembers my color too.
Oh, cooles Bild.
In the end, I hope everyone remembers your color too. All in all, it was just a technique for coloring a scroll.
The task I'm entrusting to you is much more than that. Farewell, my friend.
I knew you would understand.
This is the special scroll. How did you know how to weave it, Citlalis?
Erinnerst du dich an das Geschenk der Geister?
Hold on. You've lived for more than 200 years. You know how to weave the special scroll.
Oh, well, it's not like I wanted to interact with the appointed. So whenever I delivered the scroll, the fact that it turned into some kind of divine intervention is because no one was skilled enough to see through my tricks.
You've carried the duty alone for all these years? Even if you don't like interacting with people, why not teach...
Traveler, you can see the special color, right?
Ja.
The essence of that color is memory. That means completing the special scroll is a process of searching for color within your memories. Passing the technique on to someone means sharing your memories with them. You need to leave traces of your color, and even though I only confirmed that today, I've had suspicions for a long time. And, well, ever since Sweet Celine died, I haven't wanted to form that kind of connection with people.
Oh, yeah.
It was her final wish, so I kind of resigned myself. But Claw never stopped appointing new candidates to weave the scroll, despite knowing exactly how I felt about the situation.
Du meinst, der hat nie aufgehört, neue Freunde für dich zu suchen.
I knew exactly what he was doing. And yeah, if I ever did share my memories with someone, I guess that person would be a friend. This time, though, you win, Claw. Take this. I guess it's my response to what you told me.
Oh, ein Tuch?
What is it?
If I had to choose my color, countless people exist in my memories, and I know one day that will be my fate, too. Since you have a long lifespan, you're the perfect candidate to bear this memory and carry my color in your mind.
Heißt das, wir sind jetzt offiziell Freunde?
Just keep it safe. And you...
Whoa. It's a little early to talk about death, don't you think?
Isn't that what friends are for?
Okay, this is a serious commitment. Well, Citlalis, if the Traveler is going to leave their color in your mind too, it'll probably be gold, right?
Actually, their mark is already there. Remember the mind reading effect I couldn't fix? Well, I finally... Sharing senses allows communication to occur between the consciousness of different people. Naturally, although I didn't know it at the time, we both have the ability to see the color of memory, which means that when I shared my senses with you, and that connection is what caused my original spell to go haywire.
So, you can hear the Traveler's thoughts because you left traces of color, and that's why the Traveler could hear your thoughts too, because it works both ways, right?
Quick thinking, but only those trained in the mystic arts can maintain that level of connection. That's why I can still hear the Traveler's thoughts, but not the other way around. There's no need to worry, though. Now that I've figured out how it works...
Oh.
I lied. Hearing each other's thoughts actually depends on the strength of the connection between our memories. So, after everything we just went through, I bet you can hear me again. I knew it.
Gibt es einen Weg, das zu beenden?
Since the connection between our memories is already there, the only way to get rid of the effect is for one of us to forget about the other.
Was?
Just messing with you. I'm a legendary shaman of my tribe. Now that I know the cause, of course I can figure out how to fix it. It'll probably take some time, though. So bear with me. Besides, I'm an open book. It's not like you're gonna hear anything embarrassing. Oh, unless I've had a few drinks.
Oh, du kannst es also ausschalten? Schon irgendwie schade. Fotograf.
A shame? I mean, if you ever miss this whole telepathy no promises, though. Some thoughts are better kept to yourself.
Oh ja. Ey, ich will da rein! Da war doch was für mich! Hallo, lass mich rein! Jetzt warte bis zum nächsten Vormittag. Bis 12 Uhr, ja gut, dann warten wir eben ganz kurz. Ah, das finde ich jetzt doof, dass ich aus dem Raum verbannt wurde. Da war ja eine Schallplatte. Die brauche ich. So. So. Dann übergeben wir mal die Geweberolle dem Häuptling. Komm ich da hin? Auf die Schnelle, sehr schön.
Ah, you did it? Your investigation into the Battle of Seven Colors must have been fruitful indeed. I do hope you share what you learned.
Wow, the scroll is finished already! Elder Talapo's wisdom is never wrong.
Yeah, we should explain. Take it away, Traveler.
Du berichtest alles, was du über die besondere Farbe gelernt hast. Und den Rest konnte ich nicht lesen.
I see.
You don't look surprised at all.
It makes perfect sense. History is the memory of a people. Now, it's just a matter of preserving this. From your description, it sounds like learning.
Well, yeah.
In that case, I must work with our priests to reinvent the technique based on the principles. After all, memories are precious things, meant to be shared with those closest. You completed your task admirably. Finding a...
All right, we'll leave that to you.
And please pass along my... We interrogated the Fontanian merchant she apprehended. And it turns out he's the reason some among our tribes started to question. He hired people to spread misinformation about the Battle of Seven Colors. The recent friction within the... We now have a record of his crimes. And will begin working with Fontaine.
So he was behind the controversy in the first place. Guess it's easier to him. Anyway, that clears it up. People don't just question their history out of nowhere.
Danke, Piram. Wir machen uns dann mal auf den Weg.
Until we meet again.
Ja, bis zum nächsten Treffen. Na gut. Okay, dann sollen wir... Zu Citlalis müssen wir jetzt auch nochmal. Gut, dann gehen wir... Oh, sie ist jetzt in der Stadt. Was hat sie denn hier jetzt plötzlich zu suchen? Aber erstmal so ein bisschen...
You told him everything, right?
Yep.
Ja.
We left out the part about your contribution, but it kinda seemed like...
You could have just said it was a gift from the spirits.
Schon, aber halblang Piram hat nach eisernen Mühen auch eine Anerkennung verdient.
I guess he is different from the previous chiefs. But if he figures out it was me all these years...
There you are. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Oh, it's the other Fontanian researcher. He wasn't taken away.
Please, call me Allier. After questioning, the tribe absolved me of any serious wrong. I'll be heading back to Fontaine soon. No employer means no funding, after all. But I wanted to finish my investigation. I'd like to ask some questions about Citlalis. I want people outside of Natland to hear her story. But
Questions? Huh. Why should I let an Outlander
don't misunderstand. I have no intention of twisting your history or using it to make a profit. I believe amazing stories deserve to be shared with the world. Culture thrives through dialogue and exchange.
Hat schon recht.
All right, you can ask your questions, but be quick. I have important
plans?
Oh, thank you very much.
Na gut. Dann ist wohl Citlalis Story jetzt kurz vor ihrem Ende. Alia führt ein gründliches Interview durch, das erst endet, als Citlalis Geduld erschöpft ist.
Another day, another drained social battery.
Wir sollten uns dann wohl auch mal auf den Weg machen.
Hold on. You owe me a pair of books.
Was? Von Inazuma?
That! When it comes to light novels, your memory is like a steel trap, huh?
Solche seltenen Bücher zu finden, wird allerdings seine Zeit brauchen.
You're telling me. Yeah, it's not gonna be easy. You might need to go to Yai Publishing House and... But I don't need them right away. Just don't forget, okay?
Aye, man.
Of course! We'll get them sent to you as soon as we...
Sent to me? Nuh-uh. I don't want a stranger knocking on my door when I'm hungover. Here, just take this.
Wir können jetzt in ihr Haus rein. Ihr
The key
Haustürschlüssel.
to my house. Don't bother knocking next time. He'll disturb my sleep.
Was? Okay. Okay, könnten wir da jetzt ja eigentlich auch wieder hin? Also als Frage. Na gut. Ist auch egal.
Yeah, skyward, scatter.
So. Gut. Ja. Die Citlalis-Story fand ich im Großen und Ganzen ganz okay. Aber zu großen Punkten war, weil die Story so witzig war mit dem Gedankenlesen von Citlalis. Bezüglich dem Main Character. Da gab es so einige witzige Situationen. Hätte es das jetzt nicht gegeben, dann wäre die Story ziemlich langweilig gewesen. Die war alles in allem dann recht durchschnittlich. Gerade im Vergleich zu Mavuikas Story war das eine kleine Gurke. Zwar nicht so schlimm wie einige andere Stories. Wie gesagt, der Humor reißt es so ein bisschen raus. Und dann würde ich sagen, Citlalis Story ist abgeschlossen. Also beende ich jetzt hier den Part. Ich sag dann mal, bis dann und ciao.